Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Service Dog channel. Heads up, I'm not a lawyer. Even for those of you who think you already know the answer to this question, you might be surprised. Most service dog handlers know that the Department of Justice published frequently asked questions about service dogs, and question number 31 asks, quote, "Are stores required to allow service animals to be placed in a shopping cart?" End quote. Well, before August of 2015, the answer used to start with the word no, but during that month, the answer changed, and the word no was dropped. I was a service dog handler for many years, and until yesterday, I didn't know the answer had changed, and at first I didn't understand why. I always wondered why the DOJ did not come right out and ban service dogs from riding in grocery carts. What I didn't know is that the wording used to ban them from shopping carts, but now it doesn't. Now, you need to know this backstory, and it comes in the form of a lawsuit. The word no was removed just a couple of months before a decision was rendered in an appellate court case. The case involved a lady named Linda Butler and Winco Foods, along with the Winco CEO, Brian Miller. The case is not settled, and from what I can tell, it's been going on for about 12 years. Anyhow, Butler had a service dog named Cocoa Beans that alerted her to impending epileptic seizures, but her service dog could not sense oncoming seizures or alert Butler from the floor. Butler would put Cocoa Beans in the child seating section of her grocery shopping cart so the dog would be close enough to her face and chest area that Cocoa Beans could detect an oncoming seizure and alert her. When she was alerted, she would take the dog out of the basket and sit on the floor with the dog on her lap. This would prevent Butler from falling and injuring herself during a seizure, and Cocoa Beans helped bring her out of the seizure by licking her face and reorienting her. So, Winco prohibited her from putting the dog in the shopping cart. At one point, they told her it was a health and safety violation, but Butler contacted the health department and they said that it didn't apply to customers, only to employees in food preparation areas. With that, she was then allowed to place the dog in the seating section of her shopping cart. But then, the store management changed, and Butler was once again told she couldn't keep the dog in the seat and that it had to be in a chest pack carrier type of thing, as described in the ADA wording. But Butler had a bad back, and putting the added weight on her chest in addition to increasing the distance between her and the shopping cart, which she used for support, was causing too much pain because she had to lean over with an extra 18 pounds hanging on the front of her. It just wasn't possible. You may be thinking, that's not sanitary to put groceries in a basket previously used by a dog. And I thought the same thing. But expert testimony from a different court case indicates that the potential for contamination from a service dog in a grocery cart is less likely than that of a sick child in the cart. For the time being, Winco has made a special exception for this one customer, but the case is not yet concluded. It's still being appealed by Winco because the appeals court said that making an exception for one customer just to avoid breaking the law in this case, rather than abiding by the law across the board, is not acceptable. There is still a motion to dismiss hanging out there in the system. Anyhow, it appears that the Department of Justice's rewording of the ADA document indicates that they may have been keeping up with this particular case. Perhaps previously, they themselves did not realize that a person who needs their service dog near their upper body may not be able to carry the dog in a chest pack due to other health conditions. And the mission of the ADA is to guarantee, quote, that people with disabilities have the same opportunities as everyone else to enjoy employment opportunities, purchase goods and services, and participate in state and local government programs. Attorney John Ensminger of the Dog Law Reporter blog wrote this: "It appears to this observer that the Department of Justice may have changed the wording to its shopping cart FAQ so as to avoid becoming an unwitting proponent of the store side in this California case. It would be good if the department would go the next step and add a sentence to FAQ 31 acknowledging that service dogs sometimes do belong in shopping carts. In any case, the FAQ now only provides a partial answer, so without some additional rewording, neither stores nor service dog users will know what to do. Since Winco offered Butler an individual exception to its policy, which would permit her to place the service animal in the grocery cart while shopping, the lower court dismissed Butler's ADA claim, saying that it's a moot point now because she has permission to put her dog in the shopping cart. But the appellate court decided that it's not a moot point because the store could continue to violate the law with other customers. The lower court mistakenly dismissed Butler's ADA claim as a moot point, so the appellate court sent it back to the district court. And as it seems now, Winco is appealing a settlement decision. But I can't find out what the settlement contains without paying $10 for the report. If there are any lawyers out there with access to it, let us know. Now, check out my playlist while you do dishes, fold laundry, work on your car, or walk your dog. Subscribe to the Service Dog channel.